Hello there. Once again, it's Alvin Corneal, Alcon Recon. I want to talk a little bit about cricket. I'm so happy to see that England is going to visit the West Indies from the 3rd of December to the 21st of December. They're going to play matches in the ODI and the T20 matches. It's a pity we have not seen at least one test match between England and the West Indies. I think we must take into consideration that the quality of cricket that West Indies is playing at the moment is far from being satisfactory in comparison to future years. We should be then looking from a point of view of improving the quality of our batsmen, our bowlers, and our fielders. The test match would have been a greater test for us, but it has not been so. However, the ODI is a 50-over game, and they must approach it in similar effect in the way that they play a test match. Not very many people play 50 overs in a game. It is a normal batting way, and I expect them to put their heads down and improve the quality of their game. I would even think that if between now and the 3rd of December, all the countries in the region can start doing a competition within themselves, practicing the 50 ODIs, practicing the I-20s. They've got to get better. They've got to understand that cricket is a highly great technique, and you must be careful in everything you do. It looks attractive when it's good. If you ask me, ask Brian Lara, ask Viv Richards, ask Lawrence Rowe, ask Simon Hurst. But the point about it is, in recent times, we are not getting that quality of batting. Our bowlers are all right. Our fielders are pretty good. So the batsmen must be made to be taught the game. My suggestion is, let's have a regional tournament for all of these tournaments between now and December, where the coaches can work with the players, where the coaches can look carefully, can try to correct their faults, can try to judge things that will normally happen as positive in these two types of games. Now, will the West Indies do it? Or will they just put these guys into practice? They can practice as long as they want. If they are not doing the right thing, then they're practicing the wrong thing, and they will perfect the wrong thing. Why can't the West Indies, each and every one of them, select a group of players and have two coaches involved in every single practice session, in every stroke they make, in anything they do, to improve their quality, even to judge the purpose of 50 overs? We'll have to work it out with a plan. Let's look for the first 10 overs. We're going to look at least 4 or 5 overs, 5 and not over, and then improve it as you go along. That's what they did in England in the first few years that I have had the honor of playing there. And you get a certain score. In the T20, it's a little bit different, simply because of the fact that it's entertainment, and players are playing at the ball that has not yet reached them. They're premeditating all the time, and because of this, there's inconsistency. Over the past few days, I have been looking at some of our youngsters in the IPL competition, and it's really sad. I wish that we could have dedicated the course and turn some coaches into these players. So let us take a look at it. Can't the Caribbean countries, can Trinidad and Tobago put 2 coaches in? What about Desmond Haynes and somebody in Barbados? What about Ian Bishop? What about all these top guys in the Caribbean? They must stay there and turn these talented players into realism, into orthodox, into everything else. We need to do it. It's no point sitting and talking about it. It's no point giving them 3 months before and they're doing nothing with it. It has to be an effort to change the tide of West Indies cricket, even if it is in the ODI. I am optimistic about the fact that they can do it. They don't have to hit sixes every ball. They can take their singles and push the opposition to keep rushing in and then get decent falls and this, that, and the other. Why can't we do it? Why can't we think about it? Are we just going to go on and they're playing everything everywhere, and then England comes in and they disappoint us? I am being very, very sorry if they don't do it, simply because of the fact that this great game of cricket has done so wonderfully well for every single country in this region. They're popular because of it. Who doesn't know Sir Frank Worrell? Who doesn't know Brian Lara? Who doesn't know Lawrence Rowe or Viv Richards or anybody else? We've got to retain that or regain that reputation. It's not as good as it should. And please don't tell me that they're going to practice quite often. I know. But the things that they do wrong, they'll practice it quite often as well. And at the end of it all, you tell me what's going to happen. I still wish them the best of luck. I still want them to do the things that the West Indies of former years could have done. And most of all, they must apply themselves intelligently, not only for this tournament, but if they beat England, it will be a big plus for the Caribbean. And that's what we want to see.